Hi guys and the girls, welcome in. I am the ArcanaAngel. Welcome in. As you can see by the shadow of this video, I feel like there's some stuff going on. I already had been in my meditation getting a whole lot of messages about the matrix, about ignorance and enlightenment. You know, that's what the matrix is all about. The false world versus the real world, right? The perception of how we think it is to actually what the truth is. So somebody want to know if something real or false, I guess. Inviting in the spirit of wisdom and truth, giving honor to the Most High, giving you honor as well. Let's find out who this reading is for. You know, I am spirit led and cornbread fed. I'm in the South, y'all. So hit that subscribe, hit that like, tap in, and stay tuned so you can see when we walk into the new sanctuary. Pisces, this is for you. Sensitize. Okay, Pisces is definitely something that you're thinking about, right? Something you definitely think is hidden. As you can see on the card, it's got a light fish and a dark fish, right? And I feel like in some situations, I feel like that I don't want to say the dark is overcoming, but I want to say the dark is overcoming. This is like the dark is on top. So I feel like that's why you want this reading, so you can see how you can see the truth, right? So you won't be in the mist, right? So you can get the power over what's going on. So let's see. Show us what we need to see for the Pisces overcoming the dark. There's some mysteries that I feel like are coming out. Not just mystery secrets, right? Consciousness being awoken, right? Maybe you're on the verge of being awoken. Because it's the way I'm looking at it now, it's almost like the light when it's eating up the dark. Gladiator, strength of character and moral integrity. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, the light character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experiences of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, can the vision be cleared, and can ambition inspired and success achieved. Gladiator. I'm thinking that seriously, Pisces, you're gonna have something glad to be about, right? It's like you overcoming something, like whatever you're going through. If you stay determined, for sure, the situation will be desensitized. You know, it won't be so bad. It'll be sensitive. It'll be something you can handle. Basically, it'll be something that you can handle, something that's gonna bring you happiness. I feel like honor too. I feel like something that's gonna bring you honor. It's just gonna be about adapting. Something about adaptation, adapting, overcoming for sure. It's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be something to do with the inside. Looking at your insides. Let's get a tarot on this so we can break this thing down like a pound. Just know you are safe. Just know you are on the way to a new level. Expansion, that's good, right? That's good. Something that is opening up, getting bigger. And remember, it can still go either way. It's free will. So you either gonna show strength of character and moral integrity, or like, I don't know, like I said right now, I just felt like the dark was like on top. But it's not to say it's gonna stay like that. I feel like with that 3 represented, the 2, the 1 and the 2, I feel like definitely if you be aware of your thoughts, right, then you can definitely cause a change. A peaceful change is like a initiation of your peace. Peace is being initiated. Okay. It's like time for you to express the real you. Time for you to express the real you. You got the Chariot. Look, there's that dark and light again. You're going to have to make a definite decision, right? You got to go one way or the other. The Chariot is either way. This can go either way, but avoiding the decision. Excuse me, you're not going to get anywhere. With the Empress, it's like you need to get passionate. Go towards your passion. I feel like, you see how this dark horse is going towards the Empress? It's like whatever that dark energy was, you didn't mind, right? A lot of people, like my pastor always say, before he got saved, before he got in the pulpit, he had the time of his life. He had fun. He enjoyed what he was doing. But it also come a time where things have to change. Look at that. You got to come out the dark. I don't know if you can see it because it's the whole shadow thingy. But yeah, that's the 9 of Wands. Right? The 9 of Wands is all about endings, right? Ending a cycle, it really can go either way because it's a test of faith. The 9 of Wands is a test of faith. It can go either way. It's what you're going to do. Right? It's a personal decision. Right? It's like somebody that's been suffering for the long term. Let's get a little bit more. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Something that's been going on for a while. Right? It's time to take action. Time to take action. 8 of Cups, definitely time to walk on where you go walk. But see, right now, I can tell you stagnated. Because with these 2 cards right here, where it can go either way, you're sitting down. The 8 of Cups is supposed to be movement, but you're not moving. Right? The Chariot is having willpower that you can move forward. Like, whatever you want to happen, it can happen. Like, the Chariot is supposed to be the race of victory. But how can you have the victory if you don't move? If you don't make a decision? Let's get a little bit more. 8 of Wands. Messages. I feel like you're getting the messages intuitively. You got your eyes, you focus, right? You know what's gonna regenerate you, and you know that you know where you're trying to go, what changes and transformation that you're trying to make, right? You know that it's time to show some emotional security, right? You know that it's time to show emotional maturity, is what I mean. The Empress, that's mature, right? But these messages that you're getting, I believe they are definitely from the divine. 2 8s is all about achieving success, but something have to end. You got to prepare for an ending. You have to end some kind of mindset, some kind of feeling. 6 and 8 is 14. 5, yeah. It's a lack mindset, an emotional loss, or you're going to have to make an emotional change. These are all cups. 8 of Cups, that's representing you. Let's see where you, let's see why you sitting down, why you not going forward. Let's see. 8 of Wands. Definitely the answer to a problem that you've been having for a while, that you've really just been avoiding, some messages that you've been avoiding, some communication that you've been avoiding, a trip you've been avoiding. Let's see where you're supposed to be going. What is the Pisces avoiding? 7 of Wands, taking the high road. You're avoiding that moral clarity. You avoiding that it's like you holding back. Yeah, in the temperance. See, the temperance is usually is represented. It can go either way. I know in the hoodoo deck, temperance is represented by the worker, the root worker that work for good and for bad, right? So it's not necessarily that you can't have both, right? Because it is clearly light and dark in both of these pictures, right? Clearly light and dark, but it's a way that you have to work together. I feel like, is that what you're trying to figure out? How to work? Yeah. How to get success. 5 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Right? It's like, how are you going to get the success that you need? Right? It's like you've been holding back from fighting, holding back from taking action. And look at you. And a lot of it have to do with that Saturn restriction, pumping the brakes. Like, a lot of it is the Saturn. You might have to check and see where Saturn is in your chart, because Saturn is definitely ruling some resistance around you. I feel like it's making you insecure of yourself. 6 and 7 is 13, 4. Yeah, it's making you feel like less determined. Right, you're trying to press forward, you're trying to press through the quarrels and the fighting. I feel like the fight is really between yourself. What's this 5 of Wands? But it's more than one. People see how it's people in this card that you gotta hold back, and you see these people are fighting, right? I feel like maybe you trying to keep people from pushing their ideas on you, right? I feel like people trying to come at you and make you be a part of something that you really not even built for. What's the 5 of Wands? What's the 5 of Wands? I can understand not wanting to go forward because of the conflict. Like, you don't want no problems. You Pisces, you supposed to be, that's where the sensitivity came from. You're supposed to be adding the desensitizing situations. And whoever you're around, if they not learning, if they're not conforming, if they're not softening up the word that they can go forward, right, that they can make a move, then what are you? Look, independent. Page of Wands, like, you're gonna have to become independent. That's what's gonna bring your success, right? Remove yourself from the situation. Like, that's what you have to do, become independent. Yeah, and it don't feel good, but at least you're on your feet now. 8 of Cups, at least you can see the bigger picture now, right? You can't do it with them. There's too much conflict. Right now, you got to take the lead. Oh, with that 10 of Pentacles, yeah. The Judgment card, 10 of Pentacles, is up under that. It's like you have to make the decision. If you want riches, if you want gold, if you want, fame and fortune. And I'm sneezing, so somebody about to have an unexpected visitor or an unexpected conversation. Maybe an unexpected visitor, because you got the 2 of Cups and the Chariot. But I feel like now, right? Now it's moving forward, right? Once you make the decision to separate against what's causing you the conflict, right? Once you separate yourself and become independent, that's when the movement is going to take place. Whether it's towards a relationship, whether it's towards just something that you're passionate about that can't nobody change your mind about. But Judgment, it's time. Let's put Oracle card. What we need to see to help the Pisces? What we need to see to help the Pisces? Mending an unfinished symphony underneath. Yeah, like I said, this has been something that's been going on, but it's conscious. You're aware that it's some healing that needs to be taking place, some inner healing, right? To complete yourself, where it's no longer light and dark, where now it's one, right? It's all about becoming whole. And in this picture, they light and dark too. It's a light girl and a dark girl. It's like you gotta learn how to balance it, hone it in. Like not being a dream world. Really step into your power. Really take the lead. Let's see what it's saying about mending. I kind of want to read the protection message for mending, because I feel like it could go either way. If you don't, you're gonna retreat fully to the dark side, or you could go all the way to the good side. But I feel like it needs a perfect balance. I feel like you have to have a perfect balance. You have to have some sense of light and dark, right, to pull through. Heartbreak is a strange healer of souls, and our grief strips away our mask and loosens our tight hold on our separateness. Where we view ourselves as I and the world as it, loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in moments when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is a part of life. Pain and suffering is a part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss or this pain or this adjustment as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. I told you, Spirit said it's about to about to get out the matrix. The truth is the truth, right? The truth is the truth. I have one more question, Spirit. I have one more question, because I haven't seen a loss up in here except for the Eight of Cups having to leave some stuff behind. So the things that we have to leave behind, that's the loss that's causing us pain. But that's what Spirit is saying, that we need to take ownership. The Knight and the King of Wands. The King of Wands usually only moves forward for what is beneficial for them. Yeah, there's that loss. That's what's going to be the painful part, moving on towards something that benefits you. That is all about you. That's independent, right? You got all the tools. You got everything you need. Until next time, Pisces, work hard to secure your experience, to secure your life. Look inwards, readjust your intentions, and overcome. Namaste.